Well, hi there, beloved. Dr. Mike signing in today for an additional look at how to keep great and sweet and blessed music in your marriages. If you don't have it, why, just hide and watch. It's going to be coming to you real soon. First of all, I want to give credit where really credit's due. This information that I'm bringing to you today is not something I thought up by myself. It is, in fact, in this particular subject, a man by the name of Dr. Richard Dobbins out of Akron, Ohio. His ministry is Emerge Ministries. And I would suggest to you that you would go on the line. He has a lot more information about the details of marriage than I've ever thought of. Virtually his entire ministry has been on this subject, and he will bless you with details that will be encouraging to you. So tune into his ministry and it'll bless you. But I want to continue today. We were talking about physical intimacy, and then I'm going to bring sexual intimacy to you right away. But let's just stop for a moment and talk about physical intimacy for a second when it doesn't mean sex. But it does mean something that is ultimately extremely very important to you and to your marriage. Men love this as well as women. Building them up. You know, sometime out there in that daily rush of competition, and that really is what it is on the streets and their businesses and so on. So they enjoy someone building them up with words that build them up and encourage them. You know, tell them, honey, you're a better husband than I ever dreamed that I could have. You know, you do great work. You bring prayer to our lives. You bring encouragement to us all. You can say things that will be an immense blessing to your husband. Don't let an opportunity go by when he does something for you and your family, to your children, that you don't encourage him and thank him for it, because that sort of thing just turns a man on to the extent where he wants to do more for you. And so I encourage you to do that. I remember being in the ministry in the early days. Kylie and I would be traveling as evangelists and teachers around the country, from California to Florida. And on our way, generally speaking, we would just love each other and encourage each other and do, you might call them, strange things one for another. Once in a while, my wife would while I'm driving, she'd hold up one of my arms and just feel my muscle, and she'd say, boy, God gave me a strong man. I'll tell you what, it's the truth. And well, I felt like I could just get out and carry the car all the way to the next destination, you know? So, and I remember one time I passed some, actually they were just weeds, I guess, but they looked beautiful alongside the interstate. And I pulled over, and Colleen said, what are you going to do? And I said, I'll be right back. And so I went over and gathered up a bouquet of those flowers that grow alongside the road and brought them back into the car, and I handed them to her and say, here's your bouquet of flowers for today, honey. And it just blessed her. It just blessed her that I would think of that driving along the interstate. And so these are things that you might say are ridiculous. No, they're not ridiculous. These private times together, you can do things that are such a blessing for one another. Just be creative. That's what we were doing. And it will bless your husband. It will bless your wife. And I just encourage you to do these things. You know, husbands, wives like anniversary gifts. They like cards. They like flowers. They like candy. They like gifts. They love these things. And between you and I, guys, they love them more than just once a year. Every opportunity. I mean, there's no reason like a 4th of July or Christmas or an anniversary or something specific like that. You can just do it because you love her. Just drop by and bring her a gift, some perfume that she likes or whatever. Do this because you love her and you want to set her apart and you want to demonstrate your love for her. And I tell you, it'll be an absolute blessing to you. Can you do that, guys? Can you do that, girls? I know you can. Now I'm going to take just a slight detour right now and be right back with sexual intimacy. In the meanwhile, just hold on and pray together and love one another. And this is Dr. Mike signing off Trusting you're having a great day.